I'm a king.
Just seen a new Superman. I went to one of those Prime previews. I'm the biggest Superman fanatic, and the shit was trash. I mean, absolute garbage. I mean, James Gunn, I knew you were gonna come to DC with that garbage. You turn Superman into a straight goofball. You start the movie like this in a Star Trek film 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 days ago, 3 hours ago, and boom, Superman just lost his first battle, and now he just got his butt beat too, and he's laying there in the snow. Oh, Krypto, come help me, save me. You drag him to the fortress. The robots hold Superman down in the chairs that they're strong enough to hold him down while the sun beams on him. He gets back strong again, and what happens? He go and get belt to ass again. You just got your ass beat, got replenished by the sun, his ass whooped again by Metroid Prime. You got Superman turning himself in, and you just let him dog him, slam his head all in the ground. The whole movie you watch Superman get his butt beat. They find his fortress of solitude, and they're able to get inside of it, and while the robots are getting beat down, nobody informs Superman. He can hear from him, from how far away he can hear. He doesn't have no beacon, nothing that lets him know intruders while his robots are fighting. And then who goes to try to save the day? Krypto again, knock it off. Lex Luthor knows all of Superman's moves. He's using some kind of drones to see what Superman's doing when he's fighting. Somehow Lex Luthor's built some kind of pocket universe. Superman gets in there with metamorphosis, and he's making some kryptonite out of his hand to keep Superman in prison and weak, because somehow Lex Luthor has his baby. There's no backstory. Hawkeye and Green Lantern just coming out of nowhere. There's no backstory on them. Hawkeye's garbage. They got Green Lantern look like an old 50 middle-aged Ken from Street Fighter. They get with a bowl cut. Ken look like a bowl cut Owen Wilson from Wedding Crash. Where'd you find this dude? Why did you go get this old ass? The whole movie is goofy. And then while he's locked up, they're calling themselves Justice Gang. The Justice Gang? Lex Luthor finds some random guy and kills him because Superman won't tell him where he's from. His family kills some random guy Superman saved one time. And he's like, I'm gonna go find that reporter that you always like giving your interviews to, named Clark Kent. So you know all this about Superman, but you didn't know he was Clark Kent, but somehow you got his DNA. Make it make sense. Mr. Terrific goes to save Superman, and he tells Lois Lane, hey, you can drive my plane, it's people friendly. This bitch ain't never flew a plane a day in her life. Somebody who's never flew a plane ain't about to just hop in and on the pilot seat and fly no plane. I don't care how people friendly you talking about that plane is. Harry and everybody else on the Daily Planet just jumps in the plane with him, happy-go-lucky, buckling seat, but like, yay, we're going for a ride in Mr. Terrific's plane. And Lois Lane is flying it, who's never flew anything a day in her life. Like, this shit ain't even making sense. It's goofy as hell. Hawkeye, hot girl, they trash. Chick don't even look like a Lois Lane. She's a good actress, but she don't look like Lois Lane. She looks like some guy, gothic vampire. Knock it off. All Superman's doing is getting his ass beat. And then it gets revealed, oh, he's fighting the bad version of himself because Lex Luthor stole his DNA. How did he get his DNA? There's no backstory. And every time something happens, it's Krypto saved. So once Metamorphosis stopped with the fake kryptonite hand, he's crying because Lex Luthor then kills some random person. Superman's like, I need to heal now. So Metamorphosis makes a big fake sun so Superman can heal from that, and he gets free, and he saves Krypto, and he saves Metamorphosis' son, and then they're in some lake dimension that they're about to get destroyed, and somehow Superman can't fly out of this rift in space lake. He calls Krypto. Krypto saves him again. So you telling me the dog is the superhero of the movie? The Justice Gang had no purpose. Oh, before he even gets locked up, they get in the Fortress of Solitude, and this decrypted message from Krypton and his parents that was damaged. Somehow the girl's able to retrieve the message. She's able to decipher it from Krypton, a planet y'all never knew nothing about until Superman revealed himself 3 years ago. You guys can decipher some Kryptonic language that you never even had any access to. Once Superman figures out that, oh man, Lex Luthor knows all my moves, and that's how he's figuring out he's watching me, because he has all these drones flying around, technology and cloning Superman. Lex Luthor couldn't have put some kind of chip in his brain where he just can see out of Superman's eyes. He got to use some bots around him. Krypto. You call Krypto once again and get the toys. And he destroys all the little drone bots that's around him. Now Lex Luthor can't see what Superman's doing, and now Superman has to fight bad Superman, and now all of a sudden he's still getting his ass whipped. Some building or whatever is coming down. He breaks his arm throwing the other Superman into that building. That Superman gets messed up and dies or something. He made him goofy. DC's dark. DC is a dark comic book. It needs to have been better action. Supergirl flies in out of nowhere, and Krypto goes and rescues her. So Krypto's really Supergirl's dog. She comes out of nowhere, has absolutely no purpose in the film, but you're trying to set up for the next. Ultimately, it's horrible. It's a flop. As a Superman fan, I'm completely turned off. It's already a bad time for superhero films. The DCEU is over with. if this is what's going on. If he wrote the new Batman with Robert Pattinson, if he's doing any more DC projects, please, Warner Brothers, can this man. I know this movie's about to flop. Don't spend any money on it. It'll be on HBO Max within 2 weeks. I give it a 3.5 out of 10. Absolutely garbage. Trash. And what my nigga Bubba Dub say? Trash.
I'm a king.